What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony PGD, and this is the third video in the Sturgis challenge. That's right, we're going at Sturgis one more time. Now, Sturgis has made a video about Capcom. It's two videos disguised as one. He's got to shove extra content in there, trying to get all the clicks, and I guess we're going to have to do the same. Now, if you do not understand the Sturgis challenge, much like Sturgis didn't understand it, let me explain to you one more time. Sturgis claims to be a great YouTuber, better than all of us, better than everybody. He's always talking about how he's growing, bud. He's growing, and he's getting all the clicks, and everybody loves his channel, and he's doing so much better than everyone else. So, what we're going to do, what I am going to do, is every time he makes a video that's not about Eric July, and if the video has an Eric July thumbnail, that will disqualify it. It doesn't matter what the video is actually about, but if he's using Eric July to farm clicks, then that video is disqualified from the Sturgis challenge. So any video not about Eric July or featuring an Eric July thumbnail will be fair game, and I will make my version of that video, including this little Sturgis challenge opening bit here, and we're going to go ahead and make it better and show him that we can get better views, better clicks, because we are just better at being a YouTuber. So far, we're 2-0. It came a little close last time on that Hogwarts Legacy video, but we pulled it out in the end, and we're 2-0, and we're going to go ahead and do one more. We're going to show them how it's done when we're talking about Capcom and their decisions on modding. Now, before we get to the modding portion of this, we have to talk about the Street Fighter 6 fans being disappointed with the wasted potential of the Spy X Family collaboration. Now, this comes to us from Dextero. Now, you can see the date on this is January 9th. Sturgis, because he's really bad at YouTube, he used a January 12th article, which means he's not aware that this is like 3-day-old news. He's making videos about 3-day-old news and wondering why he's not getting the clicks. Well, this is why. Sturgis, use articles from day of. When you're like 3 days behind everyone else on reporting the news, no one's going to care anymore. Now, I'm not going to read this article because it is full of whining and crying and a lot of bullshit, but basically, the Spy X Family Capcom Street Fighter 6 collaboration was announced like in December. People were already on edge. They were already weary about what it was going to be. Was it going to be skins? Was it going to be just avatar stuff? And finally, we got the reveal. And yes, it was just stuff for the avatars. If you're not aware, in Street Fighter 6, you can build your own character for World Tour mode, and you can use it to fight other people. And basically, it's like a build a fighter type thing, and you put special clothes on it, and you can dress it up and do all those fancy stuff. No one really likes it. No one really plays it. Everyone's more into the competitive side of Street Fighter 6, playing with actual characters against other people with actual characters online. Now, that is the telling part, because you see, as this article says, nobody uses that mode. No one uses the avatar mode. It says, unfortunately, most of the player base does not take part in either, and is focused on the competitive side of the fighting grounds, right? Which is what I said, which is the article is reiterating. Now, I believe that Capcom, seeing that nobody's actually playing the non-competitive side, that they're not using the avatar side of the game, did this purposefully, hoping that it would entice people to go back to the non-competitive, the avatar side of the game, and give it some love. They put a lot of time into it, a lot of effort, and if no one's playing it, it's going to be wasted money, wasted potential. So they're trying to trick you, trying to, coerce you back into the avatar side of the game. And that's what this whole collaboration was for. Like many people suspected back in December. So here we are. We got this. People aren't happy. They think, skins would have been better. Put a skin on Chun-Li, make her like the chick from Spy X Family. But again, this is Capcom's attempt to entice you to, call you back to the avatar stuff. You're probably going to see a lot more of this in the future. Next collaboration, I have no doubt there's going to be more avatar stuff. They're really trying to push the avatar side of the game. They know people love the competitive side. That's like a given. It's Street Fighter after all. But they really want to get people into the avatar side of the game. And this is one of the ways they're going to be doing it, by offering collaborations, offering special outfits, special things for your avatar that hopefully entice you to go give it a try. Okay, this is what you've come here for, the Capcom mod situation. As you can see, Capcom reverses Resident Evil Revelations update with Enigma DRM, the true horror Right. So basically, this is Eurogamer telling us this article is going through how Capcom had put in an update for Resident Evil Revelations, which added the Enigma DRM. You know, the DRM, everyone hates digital rights management. They hate having to check in and let them know, hey, this is a legitimate copy. I didn't steal this, because it slows down the game. It messes with stuff. It's a pain in the ass overall. Now, part of the reason Capcom's doing this is because they want to crack down on mods. Capcom came out and said last year that basically they think that all mods are cheating, and that they want to really stop people from modding games in a way that causes reputational damage by mods that are offensive to the public order and morals. Essentially, if you remember, Bud, way back when, and I think it was like Evo last year, somebody forgot that they had naked Chun-Li mod on their Street Fighter game. Ended up being broadcasted to the world that this guy was a Coomer, and he was down bad, and he had that naked Chun-Li mod, and that really made Capcom kind of a laughing stock, made Evo kind of a laughing stock. People were really memeing on this, and Capcom wants to avoid this. They also want to avoid controversies. You've seen a lot of controversies lately with mods, where mods are taking out pronouns, adding in pronouns, taking out gay flags in Spider-Man, putting in gay flags. Capcom probably doesn't want to deal with any of that social media headache, so they're basically saying, hey, if we just stop modding altogether, we just stop people from modding the game, we're not going to have to worry about people having outrage, about people farming clicks, about people saying, hey, some mod tried to erase all the pronouns in Capcom's games, and Nexus mods got rid of it. Now there's this big blowback, and everybody's making videos, and everybody's angry and mad, right? So they probably don't want to deal with any of that headache. In their infinite wisdom, they said, hey, you know what? We'll just make sure that no one can mod any of our games, and we got to worry about it, right? We don't got to worry about Chun-Li showing up naked at Evo next year. They don't got to worry about Resident Evil turning the zombies into Jewish people or something. They don't have to worry about all these offensive things. They have to worry about articles being written about their Capcom games. They have to worry about people posting images, doctoring things, editing things. We're getting to the point in social media where a lot of people are posting fake screenshots, posting fake things, taking things out of games, putting things into games, claiming that they're real. It's really hard. News in 2024 is really hard to know what's real, what's not. We got so much AI, we got so much generated content. It is really tough, and Capcom probably just wants to avoid all of it altogether and said, hey, you know what? We just don't want any mods in anything. Myself, I've never really modded a game. I've never really saw the need to mod a game. I'm not down bad in a way that I was like, oh man, I really want to see what Cammy looks like naked when I'm playing my Street Fighter 6, right? I've never been to that. I never understood that. Even as maybe a horny teenager, I still couldn't wrap my mind around the fact that people were so in need of this, that they wanted to see naked pixels, essentially, right? So this all stems from, like I said, Capcom trying to avoid controversy, trying to step out of the limelight, trying to step aside, sidestep everything, and just basically go, hey, no mods, no controversy. Aren't we geniuses? And then they ended up in controversy anyway, because people are very pissed. People want their mods. People want to be able to put, Thomas the Tank Engine in Resident Evil 6. They love modding games. Lots of silly stuff. Skyrim is famous for all its mods. They were putting in Randy Macho Man Savage as the voice of the dragon in Skyrim. He was, oh yeah, whenever the fire would be shot out. Right. So mods can be good. Mods can be funny. Mods can improve games. Some games, the mods pick up the frame rate, pick up the collision detection, fix things that were broken in the game. Bethesda is, infamous for modders fixing their games and making them work better. But like I said, with the way people are, you take the good with the bad. And while there are good mods, there are mods that are helpful, mods that fix things, add cool features, add extra challenges. Those are good, but there's also bad mods that do things that Capcom probably doesn't want associated with their game, right? So, again, this is just their attempt to try to circumvent all that problems. It's not going to work. It's going to bite them in the ass. It's going to cause a lot of people to complain. DRM, pain in the ass to everybody. But there it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know. Do you agree with Capcom just outright trying to ban all their mods, trying to make sure that none of their games can be moddable? Are you upset by the Spy X Family collaboration? Did you really want to see actual skins in Street Fighter? Are you okay with the Avatar stuff? Personally, I don't care. I don't want to buy skins. I'm not in the need. Oh my god, I got to buy the Ninja Turtle skin for my Ken. Right? I'm just I just want to play the game. Just want to play the game, have fun. If this stuff was free, I'd probably be like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's a little neat. That's cool. But I've never really felt compelled to buy this stuff. I never felt compelled to purchase, extra skins, extra avatar items. I don't even care about the avatar items that are in the game as it is, right? I barely play that mode. So again, just let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget, if you made it this far in the video, you're a true fan. We love you. And we got to make sure that you share this video so we can beat Sturgis at the Sturgis Challenge, right? We can't make myself look like a fool. We got to do it. We got to beat Sturgis, put him in his place, show him. And he is not a good YouTuber, bud. But until next time, love, peace, booty grease. Out this bitch.